Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do subscribe. Hey, let's do a random ranking. I'm gonna pick 3 movies from behind me at random. Then I'm gonna rank those movies from most favorite to least favorite. I'll rank them here in this video, but if you would like to participate in the comments below, please feel free to do so. And then I'll take a dive into that comment section, and then we'll talk cinema. So yeah, if you want to participate, please feel free. Let's pick some movies though. I think I'm gonna go over here. Now if I haven't seen one of these movies, I need to replace it. You know, let's go down here. I haven't picked from here in a while. I'll replace it with a movie that I have seen. Oh, this one has not been opened. I wonder if that means I haven't seen it. That doesn't always mean that. I have a lot of movies in my collection that I haven't watched yet. Okay, let's see what we got. Seen it. Seen it. Seen it. Okay, and I think I already know how I'm going to rank these. We have Charlie Bartlett. I got this movie from a friend who worked at Hollywood Video, which I don't think exists anymore. Do any video stores exist anymore? Outside of mom and pop shops? Like Family Video, all of our family videos have closed, and I went to their website, and it looks like though they're just done. They're done. Okay, so I saw this movie. It was okay. I feel like it came out shortly after Iron Man. Is that right? Look at that. Yeah. She's in Thor movies and stuff. Oh, she just married Andrew WK. You like Andrew WK? I love Andrew WK. Met him years ago. It was super fun. He did the voicemail on my phone for a while. But yeah, rest in peace, Anton. I always said Yelkin, but it's Yelchin, right? If I remember correctly, that's the correct way to say it. Great actor, lost too soon. Love him in Star Trek. I watched a movie called Thoroughbreds a couple years ago. It's really good. Yeah, like this movie, but I don't remember much about it other than I remember like liking it. You know, I think it was just kind of like, yeah, that was good. You know, didn't blow me away or anything, but I remember liking it. Next we have, here's the packaged one, and I have seen it, I just haven't watched this copy, but this was like a huge movie, like, when it came out. Was I in, I'm trying to remember if I was in high school. I was in high school, because I remember, I feel like I remember watching it more in college, but I remember being, it was like the summer of 2002. I think this movie was being referenced a lot in my friend group. When did this come out? Anyway, yeah, very funny. But to me, I forgot they made a sequel to this, didn't they? I never saw the sequel. But was the sequel any good? They made a sequel, right? Yeah, I never saw that. Anyway, I always thought the first half of the movie was funnier. I would always kind of lose interest after a while. Still, you know, liked it, but it just didn't seem like my attention was as strong into it for the second half. But yeah, Super Troopers, really funny. You like want to look at it like this. That's how you want to look at it. I like some of their other movies more, like Club Dread. Do I like Club Dread more? I think so. Beer Fest is so funny. I'm gonna spoil Beer Fest. They kill off a character. They kill off a character in Beer Fest, and only to replace him moments later with like his twin brother or something who looks exactly like him and has all of the exact same personality traits. And he even says, "You can call me by his name." So it's like they create this emotional beat in the film, and everybody's like, "Oh no, we lost our best beer drinker for this competition. What are we gonna do?" But then we just replace him with the exact same character. It's like nothing happened. Beer Fest is so good. What's the other one that's good? Slam and Salmon. I like that one a lot too. I think I like all those more than this, even though this is like the famous one that everybody likes most. I think most people would pick this as their favorite. But yeah, I like those other ones more. Man, Beer Fest. I wish I would have picked that one. Oh, Beer Fest is so funny. Okay, sorry to spoil that movie. Next we have Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. And, you know, Power Rangers, Spider-Man, yeah. But regardless, this is a good movie. This is good. What do I got? The widescreen special edition. As if somebody would want the full screen. Although, when I was a kid and they started putting VHS tapes on widescreen, I was like, I don't want this. Because I didn't have a big TV, so it felt like I was getting less movie. Even though I was getting more movie. But it seemed like they were chopping up top and bottom. I know that wasn't the case. Anyway, yeah, this was awesome. This was so cool to see. Like, I think it was maybe the second movie I felt this more, but I like we get jealous of Spider-Man and the way he could swing between buildings with the web. Like I would watch it and almost get like sad or angry that that wasn't me. Yeah. But this is really good. I love Sam Raimi's Spider-Mans. I love Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man in No Way Home. Spoilers, when we saw Tobey Maguire, that was awesome. Garfield got the bigger applause, but I think that's because we saw him first, maybe. He got like a pretty big applause. And then Tobey's wasn't as big, but I felt like he was presented a little bit differently that didn't call for applause in the same way, because he sort of like stepped in and we saw his face rather than like jump in or whatever. I don't know. It seemed, I think it was more the way he was presented, and that's why. But I don't know, a lot of people like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I think he's a good Spider-Man. I just wasn't as into those movies. You know what would have been good? I'm going to say this right now. What would have been good? Do you remember when all the Spider-Men are talking and Garfield says, all I ever did was, you know, fight a man in a rhinoceros suit? It would have been great, like, if somebody would have been like, oh, yeah, really? And then he should have said, oh, yeah, I wish you could have seen it. Because that would have been like a reference to us, like he was talking to us, because we didn't get to see it because they never made a third one. But do you remember how like his Spider-Man movies, the second one, ended like with him about ready to fight, but we didn't get to see the fight, right? So it would have been great had he said, I wish you could have seen it, to the Spider-Man, but also to us. That would have been cool. Anyway. How are we going to rank these? I know exactly. This is exactly how I'm going to rank them. Spider-Man, then Super Troopers, then Charlie Bartlett. That's my ranking. This was a very easy ranking for me. If this was Beer Fest, nah, I'd still pick this, but it would be like neck and neck here with Spider-Man. But Beer Fest is so funny. Anyway, my question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.